Okay. My heart is going crazy, but so I want to say this from the beginning, and I'll repeat it at the end. If you actually do visit my brother's grave with a bottle of apple juice for a second time, I will contact the authorities. I'm not kidding. I will press charges. So, that out of the way, let's unravel this mess because it's a lot. Aunt Kathy's story time, for those of you who don't know, is my maternal aunt. She is my mother's older sister. That's very important. This is a post she made today. She says they're going to Florida soon. Her checklist is a packed lunch, a cooler of apple juice, and a bottle of peach crown for after the service. So, this initially told me a couple of things. One, it makes me think that somebody in my family has died because she says after service, and I don't know who has died. So all I'm aware of now is that somebody I'm related to is dead. Secondly, she's taking crown to my brother's grave or my mother's grave. My mother died from decades of alcohol abuse. Is toasting at her grave really appropriate? It is if you're an addict. And unfortunately, my family is full of addicts that think this is appropriate behavior. The apple juice. A few years ago, when Adonis Paul held his first fundraiser to desecrate my brother's grave with urine, I made a video the next day pointing out that he wasn't really going to go to the gravesite. He was lying to upset me, and people paid him for that. So I said he was scamming his audience because he said he was going to do something with that money that he never planned to do. In retaliation, when my mother died a couple of years ago, I believe it was 2023, my aunt visited my brother's grave with a bottle of apple juice. And she made a video standing in for her friend Adonis Paul, giggling and laughing at how cute and funny it was to be standing over my deceased brother with a bottle of apple juice. It wasn't funny then, and it's not funny now. And I didn't go to the police then because I didn't think that it was a crime. I thought, well, it's not urine. They didn't pour the apple juice out. It's not going to be considered a crime in the eyes of the law. But after going on Reddit last night, I'm believing that it is more of a crime than I felt like it was. This group likes to say that there's no crime being committed when there is crimes being committed. They don't want the victim to know that they have any power. Which is why I'm saying, if you're going to my brother's grave for a second time with a bottle of apple juice, specifically to make a video just to hurt me emotionally, if you're using my brother's grave and a bottle of apple juice to emotionally abuse me, I will contact the authorities. I'm not going to let this go on for the rest of my life. It's fucked up that my own family does this, and I felt like there was nothing I could do, but I believe now that there is. And I'm giving you a warning. I'm letting you know, if you do this, I'm not going to hold back. I don't care that you are 80 years old. I will put you in jail. You're not going to keep targeting my brother's grave. So, the second thing I wanted to show is, that's a voodoo doll that my aunt made of me. Lovely, isn't it? This is my family. This is my life. They are abusive. They are addicted, and they have absolutely no concept of what is okay. And they're going to get themselves in a lot of legal trouble if they keep targeting my brother's grave. Saying you're going to do something and actually doing it are two different things. Adonis Paul might not be doing anything illegal by saying he's going to do these things, but by actually going there and doing them and making videos mocking me about how you're doing it, you actually are committing a crime. And I'm not going to let you go through. I'm not going to let it go just because you're family. You don't give a shit about me. Why should I give a shit about you? Leave my brother alone, or I will put you in jail.